We get the life we are given, and all we can do is make the most of it. And that is what makes writing this book such a difficult task. Is it a book about battling terminal illness? Or is it a book about a product I designed while at university that changed the way children travel? Or is it perhaps about what it takes to start with nothing, be ridiculed by experts, and go on to prove everyone wrong? In fact, it is a book about all these things. Regardless of whether we are born with a genetic disorder that is likely to kill us in our youth, we will all, at some point in our lives, have to fight illness and misfortune. If we start our own businesses, we will all have to fight for the cash to keep our dreams alive. Most businesses will perform modestly, and many will go bust. The rich and successful entrepreneur is the exception that proves the rule. In sickness and in health, through success and failure, the course our lives take is often random and unpredictable. But how we deal with the randomness is not. That small slither of opportunity, where we can manage the unpredictability that envelops us on all sides, is what we can control. Fighting for your life, or making your first million, requires the same skills of courage, emotional discipline, and a capacity to deal with unfairness and adversity without becoming a victim of either. This book is about those skills, what they are, and how you can learn them. They are tools for life, and I will do my best to teach them by telling my story about what it means to defy the odds in life and business. A promise. Lives turn on small details. Mine turned on a knock on a door. A tall, thin man with a scruffy beard came into the classroom. I didn't know he was coming for me, so I carried on with my work. I heard whispers. I looked up and saw him talking to the teacher. They glanced across at me as they spoke. There was something in their gaze. I didn't like it. It's the way people look when something breaks the familiar patterns of the world, and turning away isn't an option. The tall, thin man with the scruffy beard walked towards my desk. Whatever he'd brought into the classroom, it was for me. There were 5 boys and 1 girl in our group. We'd just begun our A-levels, and this was the first day of an Introduction to Engineering, a 3-day course at Loughborough University. The problem we'd been given to solve was how to design a retractable platform to allow people to get closer to the wing of an airplane during production. This was the kind of problem I liked. It had a solution. It wasn't messy. The tall, thin man touched my shoulder. I froze. "Rob," he whispered, "you'd better come with me." I followed him out into the corridor. I knew what was coming. I brushed my shoulder with my hand, as if to wipe the knowledge away. It stuck. I tried again. "It's your father. He's on the phone, and he needs to talk to you." We went into his office. "Dad?" I said. "Rob." He paused. I knew. "Please don't talk to me. Let me go back in." "It's Kate," he said, his voice frail. "Please, please don't let it be." "She's not going to make it, Rob. And you'd better come to Great Ormond Street Hospital." Small details, like a knock on a door, changed lives. Of course, I should have seen it coming. Like me, my twin sister had been born with cystic fibrosis. 20 months before the knock on the door, she'd had a heart and lung transplant. She'd either been doing well, or as most of us do when faced with our deepest fears, we chose to see hope. On the anniversary of her transplant, the local paper ran a feature headlined, "Brilliant New Life for Kate, aged 15. Along the top of the page ran another sentence in bold, "Celebrations 1 year on after breath of fresh air."